Joy is pregnant, 3 shocking returns, and a heartbreaking exit in Salem Days casting news. What is happening in Salem, seriously? You guys, I feel like I need a flowchart and a stiff drink just to keep up with the drama that is about to explode on our screens. We've got a bombshell return. A recast that is going to shake the very foundation of the Horton family, and a goodbye to a legacy kid that has me reaching for the tissues already. We have a leading lady sneaking back into town with a secret that is going to blow up a major couple. We have a ghost returning from the dead, literally, and we have a little girl saying goodbye to her dads. And trust me, my take on this might be a little controversial, so grab your coffee, pull up a chair, and let's get into the latest days of our lives, comings and goings. The drama starts right now. 1, the return of Joy Wesley, the pregnancy secret, 130 to 400. Okay, let's kick things off with the news that made me literally gasp. Alex Ann Hopkins is back as Joy Wesley. The show posted that adorable surprise video, and you guys, I am so here for it. But let's be real for a second. The show is framing this as a fun return, but we all know what Joy is bringing back to Salem, right? A baby bump, or at least a secret baby. For those of you with short memories and in Salem time, that's about a week. Let's rewind to March of 2025. Joy left town after a whirlwind romance with Alex Kyriakis. But the kicker, she found out she was pregnant. And instead of dealing with the drama, she lied straight to Alex's face. Told him the test was negative and bolted to New York. Now, here's where my analysis comes in. Why is she coming back now? A lot of fans are saying, oh, she's coming back to trap Alex. And I get it. Alex has been a bit of a himbo in the past, but I actually think this is deeper than that. This isn't just about trapping a rich guy. Joy is a Wesley. She comes from a long line of complicated family dynamics. Her mom, Nancy, is a firecracker. And her dad, Craig, has been through the ringer. Joy has spent her whole life feeling like she has to prove herself. So, in my opinion, her return isn't about gold digging. It's about identity. She's about to become a mother, and that scares her. She saw how her own parents handled crisis with big emotions and big drama. She's probably terrified of repeating those patterns. But let's look at the timing. Alex is currently well. He's happy. Isn't he? I think he might be with Chanel, or maybe Stephanie, honestly. Alex's love life is a revolving door. But whoever he is with, Joy's return is a ticking time bomb. And you know what? I'm Team Joy here. I think she deserves to tell him the truth. Keeping a child from a parent is a soap opera sin that almost always backfires. Just ask Sammy Brady. This story has echoes of the past. It reminds me so much of when Austin Reed came back to town and found out Billy had kept his daughter, Chelsea, a secret. That secret destroyed relationships and changed the course of their lives for years. The show is smart to tap into that historical trope. It creates immediate conflict and sympathy. 2, Lexi Carver lives the controversial recast, 400 to 630. Okay, hold on to your hats. Because if you thought a secret baby was big, how about resurrecting the dead? Nikki Crawford is stepping into the iconic role of Lexi Carver. That's right. Lexi, the beloved daughter of Stefano DiMera, the wife of Abe Carver, the heart of the hospital, is back. Now, I need to address the elephant in the room immediately. This is a recast. The legendary Renee Jones last played this role in 2012. And when Lexi died, it was a gut punch to the entire fan base. For years, Lexi has been this sainted figure in Abe's memory. So, how in the world is she alive? And why now? Let's be honest. In Salem, death is a suggestion, not a rule. We've had people come back from the dead more times than I've had hot dinners. But this one is particularly tricky. Lexi had a brain tumor. It was a heartbreaking, very real feeling exit. So to bring her back, the writers have to pull something truly spectacular out of their hats. My theory, it's going to be a twin, or a clone, or maybe Dr. Ralph got his hands on her. He's back in the spoilers this week, making a shocking discovery, right? The timing can't be a coincidence. Think about it. Ralph is the Demira mad scientist. If anyone could have cryogenically frozen a brain or created a perfect duplicate, it's him. The show has been delving deep into its history lately, bringing back characters like Chad and revisiting the Demira legacy. Who is the ultimate Demira legacy Lexi? She was the moral compass of that twisted family. But here's my controversial take for the day. I am cautiously optimistic, but also worried. Nikki Crawford is a phenomenal actress, no doubt. But Lexi is more than just a character, she's a symbol. She represents the possibility of redemption for the Demiras. She was the good one. Bringing her back means Abe's entire grieving process, his moving on, his finding love again, is about to be thrown into chaos. Can you imagine the look on his face after all these years of thinking she was gone? To see her standing there, it's going to be an acting masterclass from James Reynolds. I can already feel it. This is a massive gamble. But if the writing is tight, this could be the storyline of the year. 3 quick hits: Javi, Melinda, Dimitri, and the week ahead, 630 to 830. We've got a lot of other familiar faces popping up this week, and a lot of them are connected in ways that are super interesting. First up, Javi is back, Al Calderon returns, and immediately he's offering Leo a chance to reconcile. Leo, can you believe it? These two are like oil and water, but somehow they just work. I'm rooting for them, even though I know Leo is probably going to screw it up. It's what he does, but Javi deserves some happiness. And seeing them try to navigate a relationship is going to be pure comedy gold. Then we have Tina Huang back as Melinda Trask, and she's interacting with Gwen. This is a fascinating pairing. Melinda is a shark, and Gwen has been through the ringer. What could they possibly be talking about? My guess, Gwen is up to something. She always is. And having Melinda as a lawyer is a dangerous weapon. And of course, the drama continues with Dimitri and Leo. Peter Port is having a blast in this role, and his scenes with Greg Rickhart are always must-see TV. Dimitri is such a wonderfully chaotic villain. You love to hate him, or hate to love him. I haven't decided. Plus, Wes Ramsey is back, stirring the pot as Owen Kent. He's got Stephanie and Jeremy hostage. The guy is a menace. And the fact that he's sharing scenes with them means this kidnapping story is far from over. It feels like a classic old school soap thriller, and I am here for it. 4, the heartbreaking exit of Rachel Black, 830-1000. Okay, we have to talk about the exit. And this one is a tough one. Alice Halsey has filmed her final scenes as Rachel Black. She made her last appearance on March 5th. For those of you who don't know, Rachel is the daughter of Brady Black and Kristen Demira. And if you think that kid doesn't have issues, you haven't been watching. This little girl has been a pawn, a weapon, and a victim in the never-ending war between her parents, especially her mother, Kristen, who is the queen of manipulation. Alice Halsey has played this role with such a mature intensity for a young actress. She perfectly captured Rachel's sass, her pain, and her desperate love for her daddy, Brady. And that's what makes this exit so bittersweet. Rachel is a legacy character. She's the granddaughter of John Black and Marlena Evans. and the daughter of Kristen. She is literally royalty in Salem. But here's the thing. The character of Rachel was getting a little stuck. She was constantly being used as a plot device to get Kristen in and out of town. With Alice moving on to a Netflix series, good for her. By the way, this gives the show a chance to do something interesting. What if Rachel comes back in a few years as a teenager? Full of the Demera darkness and the black integrity, that is a character with conflict built right in. She could be the next Sami Brady or the next Nicole Walker. The potential is enormous, but for now, we have to say goodbye. And it's sad. Seeing her say goodbye to her dad's Brady, and in a way, Eric is going